Something else that the people in Washington, D.C., I call them the political class on my radio show. They don't identify with us. No. This is why, until today, we didn't have their attention, but I believe that we are getting their attention now. But let me tell you something else that they are ignoring in that document. Because with the help of, what was the term you called the media a minute ago? The dinosaur media. With the help of the dinosaur media, they are trying to dummy down most of the people in this country. And those that they can't dummy down, they are trying to basically keep information from you. But in that great document, the Declaration of Independence, that talks about life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, I tell my listeners, keep reading. Because if you keep reading, you will find that it also says when any form of government becomes destructive of those ideals of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, it is the right of the people to alter or abolish it. I think it's time for us to do some altering and abolishing. Amen. And it's starting right here and in about 2,200 cities all over America. Yes. The mainstream media, as Alan said, as well as the Obama administration, quite frankly, have already trying to spin this as we are just a bunch of angry, crazy people. Well, in the words of my grandfather, we gonna show y'all crazy. You ain't seen nothing yet. You think we crazy now? You wait for the next Tea Party and the next Tea Party and the next Tea Party. It's not a one-day event. For those of you who don't know who this crazy guy is up here, I'm Herman Cain, Herman Cain. Cain like in the Bible, but I didn't kill anybody. .com, and you'll find out all about me. I'd love to hear from you, okay? I'd love to hear from you.
You will, Herman, you will.
I was telling Alan when I leave here, I'm going to be on Neil Cavuto's show on Fox Business News, on the Fox Business Channel, at between 3 and 3:30 today. And he's having me on his show. I'll be doing it remote from Vegas, so I can describe the Las Vegas Tea Party. And I look forward to it.
Yes, thank you, Herman.
You know, I'm going to start off with Miss E asked a very simple question. And that was, is anybody here being paid to be here? That was the question of the day, and nobody's hand went up. And you've got people who are saying, well, we are not going to have a big crowd here in Las Vegas. Well, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to see that we got at least 2,000 mad people out here. And so I think that this is the beginning of a movement that is only going to grow, and I'm happy to see it. And I know that you're happy to see it. Let me leave you with this. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Somebody yelled out, "March on Washington." Hold that thought. Hold that thought. There are people that are already beginning to think about that and pull organizations together, like all of the people here that I am grateful for that pulled this together, because I think that we are getting to the point where we will have the number of people in the critical mass in order to be able to pull something off like that. So just hold that thought. Let me leave you with with this. My grandfather was a farmer all of his life. Both of my grandfathers. They both owned small dirt farms in Georgia. You know what a dirt farm is?
Yeah.
You raise just enough food to live off of, and you don't have enough dirt left over to grow stuff in order to be able to sell anything. That's a dirt farm. I have been on my grandfather's dirt farm. I spent summers on my grandfather's dirt farm. And one summer, a lot of the cousins were there because my parents, like many of your parents, during the summer when you were out of school and they had to work, they would dump all the grandkids off with the grandparents. Yeah. So it must have been about 12 of us in the yard running around playing. And every Saturday, my grandfather would hitch the 2 mules to the wagon to go into town to get necessities like flour, salt, sugar. You know, he didn't go in town and buy any frozen dinners. He went into town to buy some of the necessities so they could continue to live and survive and take care of the family on that small dirt farm. And to this day, one of the memories that I have of getting on that wagon on Saturday, when all of the kids were running around having a good time and my grandfather was ready to go, he would get up on that wagon, grab the reins to those 2 mules, and announce to all of the kids, them that's going, get on the wagon. Them that ain't, get out of the way. Our message to Washington, D.C., them that's going, get on the wagon. Them that ain't, get out of our way. We the people are still in charge of this country. But we have to keep it that way.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.